trying to figure out how I can. Oh, there. What's that? Live weather. Excellent. Okay, let me know if that worked. Because, hi. I'm trying to figure out, at least this time, I can see like what the chat is, and I might have to like find out how to do this live weather update because it's really being difficult in my area. Because let me know if somebody like seen that on the screen, because I don't know if it's like, yeah, hopefully it was on the screen, because I might just have to try 1011. This is 1011. Yes, that's. Get out of here. Like that thing. I did something weird. Well, too many tabs. Just too many. There was way too many tabs open. Interesting how that on my end. I'm opening it right now. I can't see the chat because but right now I can't see the chat because I'm on the live weather app to look at some weather. So I'm gonna do some forecasts for different areas. Hang on, I gotta find some. looking for? I was looking for something. I don't know. Ouch. I was like looking at. Oh, yeah. Yes, there is some buffering. I see the screen. I think my internet is a little bit. I don't know what it's doing anyway. Yes, there's going to be buffering because of the quality on my internet. It's not my internet, it's actually the laptop that I'm using because sometimes it tends to like do that on my laptop. It sometimes likes to like glitch that stuff sometimes. Replaying around over here. Behavior? Okay. It's fetching data. Okay. I was like gonna like say like I don't know. Stop doing that loading screen. Why are you so spooked out, man? My little kitty's spooked out by something. His tail pooped up, and he is playing with things and trying to pounce. What are you doing, dude? What's wrong? Okay, I gotta sit out of it. Okay. The cat is right there. That. I tried loading the weather thing. See how he's like spooked out right there? He's like, yes, there's no glitching right now. Well, I was like gonna say because like I went like right here. He is oh no, he just about fell in that hole that bed. He is arching up his back. Yeah. Hi. I was wondering why this what thing wasn't moving. Which 2 minutes. Why me? I'm gonna have to do something here. Might have to go along this thing, zoom into the map. As I can see right here, forecast for these areas right here, these areas have fire weather red flag warnings. Well, I can see these active alerts, fire weather watch, is for Nebraska. And it says red flag warning remains in effect from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. MDT. I don't know what that means, but it says zones 227 and 228, 229, 230 and 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, and 237. Those are the fire weather zones. Fire weather watch is in effect from Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening for gusty winds and relatively low humidity for fire weather zones 227, 228, 229, 220, 30, 220, 31, 220, 32, 220, 33, 220, 34, and 220, 35, and 220, 36, and 220, 37 zone. And the National Weather Service in Pablo has issued a fire weather warning. Watch for gusty winds, relatively low humidity, in effect from Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening. Affected area fire weather zones are those numbers mentioned on the screen. Timing for the first red flag warning until 9 p.m. this evening. For the second red flag warning from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday. For the fire weather watch from Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening. Winds southwest 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Relatively low humidity as low as 9%. Impacts. Fires that will develop will catch and spread quickly. Exercise. Use extreme caution with any outdoor burning. Precautionary preparedness actions. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds and relatively low humidity and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire weather behavior. A fire weather watch means that critical weather conditions are in the forecast or to occur. Listen for later forecasts and red flag warnings such as on 1011 News or other apps. Okay, we're gonna see the other fire weather zone. Zoom into the map. So, Colorado. I'm gonna see. This is right where Nebraska's at, I think. Fine. I'm looking for another area right here. So I'm not see my face though, but let's see what. That's an aerial flood warning. Yeah, that's a flood warning from the latest storms. I can see over here in this area, I can see a couple weather concerns. Yes, I can't see the chat, so there's gonna be some problems because I'm like monitoring like this situation. Okay, I'm gonna check my chat. What's up, dude? Yes. So, yes, it has been dry recently. While some viewers might have just exited out, but it has been dry recently, I would have to say. I'm gonna do. So, if anybody wants to tell me what to look for, I can. But I'm gonna pretty much do like more weather updates. Yeah. I got head hurts. Going back to the weather. Yes, yes, it has been dry recently. Indeed. Touching data. Nebraska. What do we got for Nebraska? What's in Nebraska? Oh, I am way too much zoomed in to Nebraska's map. So I'm gonna look up at Colorado. Colorado. Yes. Okay. That's Nebraska. I'm trying to figure out. There is Colorado. Yes, Colorado is right here. I think this is Colorado. Kinda in the. You're gonna see the red flag warning. Okay. So it says today's red flag warning remains in effect and unchanged until 8 p.m. this evening. All zones in Monday's fire weather have been upgraded to a red flag warning except for Washington County, where winds will be more marginal. The National Weather Service in Denver has issued a red flag warning for wind and relatively low humidity, which is in effect from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday. The fire weather watch is no longer in effect. Affected area fire weather zones 214, 216, 238, and 241, and 246 and 247 is in effect of that watch or warning. Timing for the red flag warning until 8 p.m. this evening. For the second red flag warning until 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday. Winds southwest 10 to 20 mile per hour with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Relatively low humidity as low as 10%. Impacts. Conditions will be favorable for a rapid fire spread. Avoid burning and any activity that may produce a spark or a wildfire or start a wildfire. Precautionary preparedness actions. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions will occur or are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds and relatively low humidity and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire weather behavior. Today's red flag warning. That's what that was that I just read. So there's that. Now we're going to go to Nebraska. So we're going to go to Kansas. So we got a fire weather watch in Kansas. Oh, this is not good. It says extreme grassland fire danger on Monday afternoon. Southwest winds may gust over 30 miles per hour at times, as relatively low humidity falls behind a dry line on Monday afternoon. The National Weather Service in Wichita, Kansas has issued a red flag warning for extreme grassland fire danger, which is in effect from noon 9 p.m. Monday. A fire weather warning watch has also been issued. This fire weather watch is for extreme grassland fire danger. Is in effect from Tuesday afternoon to Tuesday evening. Extreme grassland fire danger. Winds southwest 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. And with humidity as low as 13%. Impacts. Any fires that develop will start or will spread quickly and be difficult to control. Precautionary preparedness actions. Yeah. A red flag warning means that fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds and relatively low humidity and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire weather behavior. Please advise the appropriate officials or fire crews in the field of this fire weather product. A fire weather watch means that critical fire weather conditions are in the forecast to occur. Listen for later forecasts and possible red flag warnings. Please advise appropriate officials or fire crews field of this fire weather product. Right here, there's a flood warning. So there's a flood warning right here. The flood warning continues for the following rivers in Kansas. Little Blue River near Barnes, affecting Marshall and Washington counties. Big Blue River near Blue Rapids, affecting Marshall County. Mill Creek at Washington, affecting Washington County. The flood warning is canceled for the following rivers in Kansas. Republican River, Clay Center, affecting Clay County. Black Vermilion River near Frankfort, affecting Marshall County. What? Minor flooding is in forecast. Where? Little Blue River near Barnes. When? Until tomorrow evening. Impacts at 17.0 feet farm field, 4.5 miles north of Barnes on the west side of Highway 148. Floods north of the river. Additional details at 1:30 p.m. Sunday, the stage was 14.9 feet. Forecast: the river is expected to arrive above flood stage. I'm gonna go right here. Let's check this one. So there's a fire weather watch in Nebraska. Winds southwest with sustained speeds near 15 to 20 miles per hour and gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Relatively low humidity as low as 12 to 20%. Impacts: any fire that develops will spread quickly. Outdoor burning is not recommended. Precautionary preparedness actions. A fire weather watch means that critical fire weather conditions are in forecast to occur. Listen for later forecasts and red flag warnings. Okay. Yeah, that was like. So, I was gonna say, um, like, I went to yes, there's like, this is not normal for summer behavior. Like, this does not happen in summer. Anyways, I'm gonna come off real quick and I'm gonna check something. Yeah. I was wondering because that's awful thinking that it's gonna actually. But I can tell you one thing, at least I'm not in that grassland fire thing. I don't know, I'm using the special app for this stuff, so it knows everything. I'd have to say. It knows everything. I was gonna do ASMR and just like drop it. Pretty much discarded that.